4A state champion Eleaanor Roosevelt.
Guys, make sure you talk loud.
Yeah.
Coach, talk about this go around, another state ship.
Feels so good. We played so well tonight because that was a really good team that we beat, and I mean it just feels good to save the best game for last.
You guys were able to carve up there 2-3, hitting the seams. Was that your game plan coming in, or did you just tell your guys as the game unfolded
Yeah, I mean,
to attack it that way?
one of the big things we talked about early was don't settle for jump shots. You know, we wanted to get the ball inside. They did a really good job there.
Were you shocked that they kept that 2-3 so long, considering the ease in which you attacked it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they've had a lot of success doing it. So, no.
Najee, I'm sure you guys expected to win, but early on when it just, the lead kept growing and growing, I mean, what was it like in that first half as you guys kind of just bum rushed them out?
I mean, it was an eye-opener. I thought it was going to be a 32-minute game, back and forth, but my guys, they sat on defense, they rebounded, limited them to one shot and ran in transition. And, they finished layup, and we just kept getting stopped, so it was great.
Coach, what did you learn from when you played these guys back in December? It was, I guess, relatively speaking, a closer game. What did you guys learn from that game that you're able to maybe use tonight?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think, we played our best offensive game of the year, so it helped for us to have some shots go down early, and, I think, Tristan really hurt us the first time, and I know we did a really good job on him tonight, and he had to work for everything he got, so, I think tonight, it was more of us who were just playing really well.
Coach, you have a bunch of seniors on this team. What's it mean to you to see those fellows go out, with a state championship?
Yeah, it's so awesome. These guys have been 4 years here, and I can't finish it any better.
Coach, talk about how effective your aggressiveness was. You didn't get called for your first personal foul until 45 seconds into the second quarter. 3 fouls called on your guys in the first half. And yet, usually when you're ahead, the refs kind of ref the score instead of refing the game. Despite that, you guys, just talk about that.
I mean, that's an emphasis it's something we emphasize all the time. Is we defend without fouling, and again, we did a really good job of that tonight. Protecting the paint, keeping them out of the paint, and making them work for everything that they got.
Now, as you talk about the group effort defensively against Tristan, you asked him sometime, guys were face guarding him, you made life very difficult for him as a unit.
I mean, yeah, that was the game plan. Come out and make it. Don't let Tristan beat us, with tough jump shots, So we tried to ask him, and, it didn't help on the strong side. And, he's a pretty good jump shooter, so we try to contest. He knows how to flop. He mastered the flop, so we try to just contest, box out, yeah.
DeLacio, when you're looking at the score, what's going through your head? I mean, when you're expecting a close game, like Najee said, what's going through your head in those when you're out on the floor and everything's clicking as well as it has all year?
No matter what happens on the offense, man, just keep playing defense. One and done. We just need a stop and a rebound.
So I didn't think our guys even. I mean, they can speak to it, but I didn't think they even played to score like we were up. Up like we were.
Coach, you had so much success in the first half. What happened at halftime? Like, did you even try to change anything?
Not really. I mean, we wanted to. Our game plan didn't change, and we knew they'd come at us with a little more pressure, so we just talked about handling that.
Coach, talk about Jaden. I think, was it in January, he kind of got inserted into that starting lineup, and you guys kind of took off from that.
Yeah. When Jaden is a is a sophomore and first year on varsity, but late January, him stepping in that starting lineup, that changed some things for us, and it sort of took us to a different level. You saw what he could do tonight. He's just a really tough guard.
Jaden, talk about your experience jumping into the starting lineup and really helping your guys out down the stretch.
I mean, I just next man up, and I just played well and helped my team win the state championship. I mean, it just felt good.
Trent, it seemed like your guys' length all season was a big factor, but tonight especially, how much of a focus was that to kind of take advantage of your sort of height advantage against them going into this, and how do you, I mean, I think they got you with 60 points in the paint. How like, could you have ever imagined it
Well,
going that
I mean,
well?
we knew coming in that they were a small team, and we knew that we had a lot of size, so we just tried to force the ball inside, finish strong. That was pretty much the game plan.
Vic, second game in a row, you catch a oop in the first half that really gets your crowd going. I mean, talk about that second game in a row to catch one like that.
It feels pretty great to keep on doing that. Like I said, it's a good motivator.
Najee, I'm sure you've dreamed of this moment, winning a state championship. Now that it's here, I mean, just put it all in perspective for me. Now that I guess your journey's complete, that you are now a state champion.
It feels great. You know, I put in a lot of work, me and my team, for this very moment. I feel like we should have got one last year, but to get one this year too, feels good.
How is this one different from the first one a few years ago?
I don't know. How it feels right now feels as good as the first one, I think. So, you know, just we had been here a few years in a row, and then not being here a couple years. You know, losing early in the playoffs. You know, I thought it felt great just to be back, and then you know to come here and play well. It's special.
How you guys gonna celebrate tonight?
They're gonna go home and go to sleep. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Congratulations.